Now we're recording. I'll keep an eye on this
So
thing.
we weren't recording before. All that gold, comedy gold.
I wasn't, for most of it, wasn't recording anyway.
Are we good to go?
I think I'm getting ready to sip on some gin and juice.
Yeah. I'm rolling down the street smoking Endo.
Sipping on gin and juice.
I'm laid back. Are we good with the recording?
Yeah, we're fine. We're
Are you
good.
sure?
I'm positive.
Because I don't want to have to throw out your crappy piece of SD card.
No, because now, because if I stop hearing myself in the headphones, then I know it's stopped recording.
Okay, good to know. Okay. So all that stuff we talked about before didn't record.
I wasn't recording really anyway.
So you could just lie to me and say no.
I lost all of it.
Oh, right. Well, that sucks.
And somehow it all got deleted from the history of iTunes as well.
I'm sick and I'm angry about it. So
Why
we
are
are
you about
here,
being sick?
episode 56 of the Better Half
All
podcast.
right.
Quick, what New York football player wore 56?
Number 56, Lawrence Taylor.
Wow, color me impressed. I am impressed, Larry. I did not think you'd know that.
That's how Howard Finkel announced him at WrestleMania 11.
It's also
when
my
he took
waist
on
size. Oh,
Bam Bigelow.
Jesus.
Thank you
Bam
for stepping-
Bigelow. You know, one of my coworkers used to call me Bam
Thank you
Bigelow.
for stepping on my joke. Really, I can see that. I could have seen
I
that.
didn't step on your
back
joke.
in the
I'll
day.
step on your neck if you don't. Why? I didn't have a wrinkly head with a tattoo on it.
His head wasn't
His
wrinkly.
head looked like a fucking shriveled up
that
prune.
was the back of like King Kong Bundy's head, or George Animal Steel, actually.
Hold on. Did I just hear bark? I just heard barking from upstairs.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's right. You want to know why?
What?
Because I have a fucking dog. That's why. I have a goddamn motherfucking Snoop dog.
He did it, folks. He pulled the trick.
He's barking.
Yeah. Is that
Yeah.
because people are home?
Yeah,
or people,
they're home.
When someone's
Pe-
breaking in and it's kind of useless
that's all
right now.
He's in the cage. He's all right. No, my wife's home. I just heard the Ring doorbell go off. So
Wow, who does he not like?
I don't know. I should probably check the Ring doorbell to make sure that there isn't a break in.
No intruder?
Yeah. Well, he's a good guard dog. That's for sure.
Yeah. He's loud and nippy.
He is a little bit nipply.
He is adorable. He really
Yeah.
is.
Everybody's so. Oh, great. And my sister-in-law and my nephew and my niece are here, so that's going to be just a fucking pandemonium of
So
bullshit.
You have a full house upstairs.
Yeah. So.
Are you happy we're recording now?
Yeah, I'm happy we're recording now. I have more gray. See, notice the new gray hairs right here, Larry, right on my chin,
Yep.
and I have a little patch right here.
Oh.
I tried to shave 4 times today,
Really?
and I could not get anything done.
That's weird. What is it like? Are you like in the Santa Claus when Tim Allen every time he shaved just immediately grew back?
I actually like that movie.
The movie's great.
So let's title the first segment of today's podcast "The Adventures of Snoop Dogg."
Right off the top of your head.
Yeah. So what happened was,
I have to say, honestly, a gorgeous puppy. Good pick.
yeah, he.
Someone's playing around with that dog.
What happened now? We have a friend of mine who works at a rescue, and sent me a picture of Snoop D-O Double G, as I like to call him.
Mm-hmm.
And last Sunday, he came to the house to well, quote unquote, we tricked the kids, telling them we were babysitting our friend's dog, just to see how they'd react to the dog. Well,
Bought hook, line, and sinker.
hold on, we have a guest.
Oh.
Hello,
Oh, hey, what's going on?
ladies and gentlemen,
Hello.
it's Stephanie.
The return of Stephanie. Hi.
Hello, Stephanie. What'd you bring
Hello.
me here?
Oh,
and
hello.
Juliana.
Hello. I love the puppy. He's adorable.
Oh, they brought me ice cream? That was such a nice surprise.
Oh, right, wink, wink, right.
No, it's called Go With It. You didn't take an improv class like I told you to. Yes, and. Get out of here, kid. We're recording.
Lie.
Juliana, come here. Come here. Everybody, this is Juliana, my daughter. This is how she greets Larry every time she sees him.
Lie.
Get a little closer.
Lie.
Wow.
And forever, that will be now available.
All right.
So when you're like late in life, you can be like, that's what I did.
I'm going to make
Back
that
in the
part
day.
of my ringtone. Wow.
No, you actually should make
I could record
should-
that.
yeah, I
Yes,
should
can
make-
do that. All right. Get out.
We're
Love
making
you.
magic.
We're making. Oh, they brought me ice cream.
What kind of ice cream is that?
Well, so far I see whipped cream. Let's see.
yeah, baby.
Let's see. We got.
Save that for later. That is soft.
It's gelato.
Oh.
Which
I'm
is
not a
even better.
fan of gelato.
Well, you don't have any taste, so
Look at it. It's messy.
No, it's melting, which I like it. It's like ice cream soup.
You ever do that? I remember when I was little, you get like, back before they started having soft serve, you get like the hard ice cream, and I just start in the bowl, just start like whisking it. Whisk, 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 until it turned into soft serve. And I'm like, I'm cool.
Absolutely. Let me stop chewing.
That's why I got me muscles.
So, Snoop Dogg, he didn't have a name at the time, visiting our house, and my
Dog
daughter's
A.
like, now my wife and I we were talking about this for a couple of days. I saw a few pictures of him. The dog actually had to come up from Georgia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they had.
So it's a southern dog. So
He's a
he's going to be a
southerner.
little unhappy with certain people who
Well,
come to the door.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, like salesman.
Yes, exactly.
Salesman.
What?
Um.
Aunt Jemima witnesses?
Wow.
What?
Wow.
What?
Well, it's such a difference in the retro gamers. So the company, and I'll give it a shout out. The company is called.
Filler.
Bye.
Filler.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, the dog is adorable. Like I said, I walked in the house and he kind of just ran right over to me.
Yeah,
and
belly rub, belly rub.
all
belly
he
rub,
does
belly
is
rub.
just throws himself backwards and like pet my belly. It's all he wants.
Yeah.
Is a belly
he's
rub.
He's a good little pooch. It's called barkli.org. barrkli.org. They are
Two R's?
Yes.
Okay.
barrkli.org. They're a rescue organization. They actually have one of these sprinter vans, these like Mercedes sprinter vans.
yes.
And they drive. They have like a designated route. They drive up and down the East Coast, all the way, I guess, down towards Texas, and they come back up,
It's
picking
not
up.
the East Coast.
Well, no, they go down the East Coast and hook a right,
Okay.
or left if you're coming up
along the wall.
along the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, it's huge.
Oh, huh?
And they don't have a presidential dog, do
I was
they?
just wait a minute. No, not only that. Now we're gonna know when he's coming downstairs because the dog will
The
bark.
dog will bark. Right.
There's
Well,
no way they
unless
he
he's
can
got
get
the
around.
Secret Service.
Oh, they may gas him for a minute.
They might guess the whole family.
I think that happens every
They
time.
do the Men in Black thing.
Yeah.
Mhm. So my daughter goes, "We need to get a dog just like this." And I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Do you like this dog? It's a kind of cute dog." She's like, "I go, our friend Joy. I go, Joy's, she's fostering the dog. They're gonna, hopefully she's gonna either keep it or find it at home. But she had to go out. Meanwhile, it was all, pre-planned."
Mm-hmm.
So I bring the dog back to the rescue organization, and the woman goes, "What's the matter? Why are you bringing it back? You don't like it?" I go, "No, we love it." I go, "And we want it." I go, "But," I thought it had to come back because we don't have anything in the house. We didn't have a cage. We didn't have anything.
You were not prepared whatsoever.
So, no, we didn't have food. We had nothing. We just had a little bit of kibble that the girl brought us. My wife and I spoke before I brought the dog back, saying, "Yes, we're going to get it." So she's like, "I'm like, look, I'll get the dog tomorrow." I said, "I just got to go get a cage and a bed and yada yada yada." So we came home, and told the kids, I'm like, "All right, we got to go to the store." My daughter's like, "I don't want to go to the store." I'm like, "Even if the store is Petco?" And they're like, "What?" I go, She goes, "We're getting the dog." I go, "Did you like the dog?" They're like, "Yeah." I go, "Then we're getting the dog." So Petco cost me another $250 in supplies.
Sounds about right.
Supplies, motherfucker.
Surprise.
And so the next day after work, I brought the dog home. And then it was, of course, coming up with a name. And it's a white little dog, with two little like black spots, over his face, and
Almost like the Spuds McKenzie, like as far as the pattern is.
right.
Remember old-
Petey was a choice.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the kids really love Snoopy.
Fair enough.
And I was like, no, too generic. So his
Well,
official.
you like the dogs having human names.
Well, human names or oddball names. Oreo was a contender.
Oh.
But so the dog's official name is Snoopy, quote, Snoop Dogg Messina. So Snoop D-O-double-G. I refuse to call him Snoopy. I only call him Snoop Dogg.
I heard that. Yeah, it's like my parents with Delilah. They just insist on calling her D, which is probably why she doesn't respond to Delilah much.
Yeah, he doesn't know his name yet.
He'll get there. He'll get there. Now, when you first put a picture up of the dog, very cute, adorable, like I mentioned, but very straggly, very hairy, a lot of hair. And then you brought him to the groomer, and boy, I thought you got a new dog.
Completely different dog.
Yeah, totally.
I thought they gave us the wrong dog back. No, he needed a haircut. And this kind of dog, he's like a. The funny thing is, we first thought he was a Maltese poodle,
Okay.
so a multi-poo. Wrong.
Okay.
He's actually part Shih Tzu
Oh,
and poodle.
I can see the Shih Tzu.
He's a shit poo.
He's a.
I have a shit poo named Snoopy. Me, of all people, a goddamn mailman, has a little dog. So
He is little. I mean, I used to. Georgie was a big boxer.
my old dog Georgie,
Yeah,
yes,
so
so
this
this
is-
giant boxer.
This is definitely the kind of the opposite side of the spectrum, kind of, sort of. Nothing wrong with it, actually. It's not like a Chihuahua. Plus, it's only a puppy. How old is the dog?
The dog is about 6 to 7 months old.
Yeah, so he still has some growing to do.
Not really.
Really?
That's about as big as he's going to get.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
So
Okay. Well,
can fit in a hamburger bun or a hot dog bun.
I was gonna say maybe like a nice hero bun,
A hoagie.
a sub, as they call it.
So yeah, it's been a week, and now since I'm the first one up every morning for work, guess what I have to do?
Wait. All right. Hey, Larry, if you're listening back to this, can you input now a clip from like a couple of episodes ago when he first started talking about the dog with him saying the following?
I will never walk the dog. I will never clean up shit.
I'm gonna try and timestamp that. All right. So you said you would never walk the dog. You would never pick up after the dog. Please tell me what you do in the morning when you wake up.
I let the dog out in the backyard.
Okay.
I don't walk him,
Fair enough.
and I don't clean up the shit.
Okay.
I've cleaned up shit. I have. I'm not gonna lie. The first, trying to teach the kids to do it,
Yeah.
I had to show them lead by example. Are you done playing with your Instagram while we're recording?
Wow.
I'm just
I
saying.
can multitask.
You can multitask. I know.
Maybe
but
it's something for the show.
maybe you should, worry about the audio issues that you've been having
Ooh.
instead of Instagramming your
Ooh.
retro gamers. I'm just saying,
Ooh.
this is my time.
Well, I think I have yet to really have an audio issue with the better half, so be thankful.
Actually, see, it's Mr. Hand. This is our time. Fast Times at Richmond High. Nothing.
I haven't watched it in a long time.
Anyway, so yeah, I had to clean up some shit and throw up.
Wait, what? Why'd you throw up?
Well, I didn't throw up.
Oh.
The dog threw up.
Okay, I got you.
Well, apparently my son gave the dog too much food in the morning.
Okay.
And
Because the dog doesn't know when to stop. Actually, that's exactly what a dog does. A dog will eat until it throws up.
correct. So now we leveled that off. Actually, we had to change the food because the food that we originally bought was no good. Apparently,
In what
there's-
way?
Apparently, there's a thing now where they're switching over to grain-free.
Yeah,
and
that's the new thing.
yeah,
with
I
all
know.
the hippies.
Whoever knew how freaking well? That's just the woman said. She's like, people are forcing their food styles onto their pets, and it's not healthy for the pet. So
Yeah.
you can't have legumes like peas and stuff.
A legume.
So that's the first one we bought. Dog threw up. We switched foods, returned the other food, which they took back. Apparently,
Oh.
they're just trying to clear it off the shelves,
Fair enough.
and not telling unsuspecting schmucks like myself that it actually can kill small dogs. And my dog is SM-all.
Yes, definitely
So,
left it in the dryer.
Yeah. So problem resolved. Dog's been pretty good. Few accidents in the house,
gonna
but
happen.
obviously, he's a puppy. Nothing on the couch, thank God.
There you go.
Mostly on the floor. We have hardwood floors, so that's
If
not
you got it
bad.
on the ceiling, that'd be wild.
Yeah, I actually stepped in some poop,
Ooh.
but apparently it was poop that no one knew about, so it was kind of hard, and
Okay, good.
I kind of rolled. Like I was like, "Whoa, what am I sliding on?" It didn't break. It didn't get on my slipper, which was
Wow.
nice. And I was like, "Joseph, get in here and clean up your dog shit." Why do I have to do it? Because it's your dog. Will you play with it? I go, exactly. Get over here and clean this dog shit up. So
Pick it up and throw it in the
put
in
it
the toilet.
put it in his Cocoa Puffs. I have no
Ooh.
idea. So why is this one nutty?
The first night, talking about like some not horrors, but just first nights of having a puppy. The first night, my parents' dog Delilah.
First of all, this is not the ice cream I asked for. I asked for peanut butter sauce, and this is clearly chocolate sauce.
That looks like chocolate sauce from here. Well, you're scraping the bottom of the cup there, pal.
I'm not complaining.
Okay.
Not what I asked for. Anyway, go on. I'm listening.
I don't think you can return it at this point. I'd like a refund.
Go on. I'm listening.
So, The first night that we brought Delilah home, I crashed at my parents' house, and Delilah was only probably a month old, couple months old maybe. And so we kept her in the kitchen. You know, we put a gate up and kept her because the kitchen, I think at the time, was the only spot that had like a tile floor. Anyway, so all right, now like 2 weeks prior, my parents just re-wallpapered the kitchen. So the next morning after the dog's home for the first night, I go downstairs to greet the dog, and what do I see? The dog pulled off a part of the wallpaper.
The dog probably smelled like the glue, right?
There was a little piece of it hanging off, so the dog just went for it. So I went upstairs and I go, "Ma, Dad, how attached are you to this dog already after 24 hours?"
Hey there, Delilah. It was nice knowing you for 24 hours. Time to get the hell out of the house before Butch shoots you in the ass.
Actually, no, my father, the dog, any dog that lives in that house can do no wrong in my father's eyes. My mother, on the other hand, was not happy that this dog pulled off the wallpaper.
I think it
And
comes.
then-
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
The thing with men and dogs,
Man's best friend.
we all talk a good talk, but I think for the most part, we turn to mush when it comes to
I'm
dogs.
telling you, you know, I hopefully he won't have a problem with me saying this, but the day before Delilah, we had a dog, Dusty. That was the one like I got in high school when we got the dog. The dog was mostly home, bonding with my father when my father had his heart attack. So that's where the true love, the hierarchy was set in the Mormon house for my father's attention and love. Went the dog, my mother, and then me. So Dusty did no wrong whatsoever. And she'll bite your hand off if she had to, but otherwise she was a very good dog. The day finally when it came to have to send her off to the pasture, my dad, thank God, my dad had to work that day because they called me in the morning and they were just like, "You got to come here," you know. And we kind of knew she had about a year left anyway.
How
But
old, how old was she?
13.
Was she sick?
Yeah, she was getting on in age. She was sick. She basically she must have had a stroke or something that morning, because when I showed up, she was just sitting there, and her eyes were darting, just constantly darting back and forth. And the other cat we had, Jericho, just was sitting there like the cat knew something was wrong. So we knew it was time.
Cat's like, so do I get the bed? Or
No, they were actually really good friends. Then when Delilah came along, the cat wanted to gouge Delilah's eyes out. So when it was time to have to put Dusty down, my dad, that was not going to happen with him. He was not going to do it. So he called me. I showed up, and then we had to do what we had to do. But just to a point, saying my father, one of the toughest humans I know on the planet, and he just, like I said, him being him, very old school. He was just like, I gotta go to work. That was his reasoning. I gotta go to work. I need you to take care of this. That was about it. I was like, okay, done and done. I know, absolutely. Is that just now?
that's just now.
Is he carrying his own cup?
He's got his own cup of ice cream, and he's carrying it.
He's already learning tricks.
I bet you he got the ice cream he requested. No one loves me in this fucking house. Here's what I wrote.
Be careful with the peanut butter.
I go, it's okay to bring my ice cream down when I'm recording with a spoon. Oh, I just blew that bit out the door. Something caramel with nuts, peanut butter sauce, and sprinkles. I didn't get any of that.
Any response yet?
No.
They'll send the dog down with the right order.
Everybody hates me.
So, so having a dog, it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. Definitely is he like, there's usually like a waiting time where the pet becomes part of the family. Almost like kids. When kids turn like 2 years old, you're like, all right, we'll keep them. But like with the dog, like, is he a Messina now, or does he have a little bit more time to go before he's...
Oh, yeah, he's a Messina because
Okay.
he doesn't listen. So he's already, he's family. He's already part of the house.
Awesome.
He's actually very good. I was actually, because my one of my biggest concerns, because I know the dog will get trained and I know he won't shit or piss in the house.
Eventually, just like the kids
My
and you.
biggest concern was the dog sleeping in the crate at night crying.
Yeah.
This dog put himself right in the crate,
Okay.
and literally when we shut the lights and went to bed, and it was pitch black in the house,
Maybe it helps because you do have a blanket over the crate. Maybe that helps.
Well, we do that at night. We put the blanket over.
No, I'm saying, that's...
Right,
yeah.
but also because he knows it's time. It's time for bed.
Yeah.
But I think also because he was a rescue, he was in crates, so
that
he
could
knows
be as
he's-
well. Like the
And he did not cry at all. I mean, slept through the night, crying like a baby, except crying, no crying at all. So that was nice.
it's weird. I remember, I feel like crate training I'm not going to say new, but I feel like it started in the 2000s or something like that.
Yeah, because a lot of people, I think, with apartments decided
Yeah.
to get dogs instead of people with homes and yards.
Exactly. So I remember me and my parents was so
My parents and I.
hell bent against crate training. I mean, we already had Dusty was already old enough, so she didn't need crate training. But when talking about new dogs, I'm like, how can you crate train? How can you crate train? And then we got Delilah. We're like, all right, well, I think we have no choice but to do this crate training. I'm like, hey, look, with this crate training.
Hey,
Oh,
did you
say
hot dogs?
wait, no, I didn't.
I
but-
like hot. I heard dogs. I thought hot
We're
dogs.
talking about what's going on, Harry.
I like Chicago hot dogs.
Do you like a good Chicago dog?
They got like pepper and
There's
stuff.
like a fucking
Poppy,
pickle
it's
on
like
it.
poppy seeds and
And a
it's
pickle.
hurts my brain.
No, it hurts my stomach.
I like hot dogs.
You
Hey,
like- hey, what's going on?
I smell something like a dog. Did you get a dog? Did you bring a dog, Larry?
I did not bring a dog, but Frank has a dog now.
What a schmuck.
What? There's a dog one floor up.
Oh, we should let it go.
Did you? Why?
Let Frank really sweat.
Did you have a dog?
I had a dog.
Did you?
Yeah, his name was Mitzi.
Hey, I had a dog named Mitzi.
Liar, liar, pants
What?
on
No,
fire.
I'm being honest. What
Yeah.
kind of dog was it?
He was a German Shepherd.
Oh, big dog.
Yeah, he didn't like Jews.
No. Okay. Terrible. But
That'll make more sense later.
okay. Oh. Anyway,
It will. Don't worry. The show's young. Just go with it,
I
goddammit.
am. Trust me, German. So all right. So you had a dog, and did you love it? Was the dog your best friend?
Yeah, he was. She was cool.
Oh,
We
okay.
used to
It was a
hang
female.
out. Mitzi.
Okay. Well,
I used to bring her into the broadcast with me.
one more time.
Broadcast. Hey, I'm coming from heaven and I'm speaking through a fat guy. Give me a goddamn break, would you? Hey, Larry, what's so funny? Your shirt's not a size medium, Larry.
No.
Hey,
I knew you were going to say something.
I don't say nothing. You're just fucking with me. I screw up one word. I'm a goddamn ghost.
I am aware
I
of
think
that.
I'm okay if I could screw up one
Okay.
word. Hey,
What?
dog was my friend. I brought him to the broadcast booth and we
Okay.
had beers.
Did you wait, hold on. You fed the dog beer?
Why not?
Well, you're not supposed to.
Says who?
I think says
Show me where it says I can't.
the ASPCA, I think.
No.
does. No.
Screw them.
All right. Did the dog ever bite anybody?
Once,
Who?
Reggie Jackson.
Oh.
Yeah, they were playing the Yankees.
Okay.
And he came into my booth and he was like, "Hey, what the hell's up with that dog?" And I said, "Sick him. Sick him.
What'd you do that for?
Mitzi, get him.
Harry, why would you do that?
Get out of my booth.
Mr. October?
Mr. October.
Oh, man.
Please."
Dwayne
Anyway.
Zachamore, Mr. October.
Anyway, so Frank got a dog.
Frank
Good
got
for
a
him.
dog.
Moron.
Did you play with the dog? I guess not. You don't.
Frank will play with the dog.
Do you have
I
any-
won't.
you
I'll
know-
poke it.
Is it? It's that where? So is it true that all dogs go to heaven?
It is true.
Okay.
They have their own little section.
Oh, do they?
I try not to walk over there because some of the owners, they don't, because what happens is dogs usually die before their owners.
Yes, usually.
So they're up there just roaming around waiting for their owners to meet.
Oh.
Yeah, and they're like shitting all over the place.
Oh, that's terrible.
There's one brown cloud.
Oh,
It's gross.
Oh, that's disgusting.
So, and then when the owner comes, they take him to the little heaven house.
So if you've had multiple dogs in your life, you're getting all those dogs back.
Yeah, I can put them all in cages.
Oh, they have cages up
Leave
there?
me alone. I'm tired. I'm dead.
Don't they have wings and stuff?
Yeah, they fly around. They poop on people. Just the bad people.
Like a pigeon?
Kind of like dog pigeons. Crazy dog pigeons. Coo, coo. Rough. It's crazy.
You're telling me.
Anyway,
I'm
I'm trying to check my own Wikipedia to see if I had a dog. I can't find anything.
Are you even on Wikipedia?
I am right now. Yeah, sure I am.
I'm sure.
Apparently, I had an affair with someone named Susan Bush.
Do you not? Whoa, giggity.
I
Do
don't
you
talk
not?
about her?
You don't remember her?
No.
I think it's time for you to go.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey,
What?
Cubs win. Cubs win.
Thank God. Oh boy, Frank. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my head's killing me.
Frank, do not let Harry carry near the dog.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say. Just
Why?
better left unsaid.
I guess I have to listen to the episode.
I was gonna say, do you listen back and listen to when Harry talks?
Yeah, I do. I'm a few episodes behind because
Shocking.
because I have a life, so I can't listen to everything whenever I want to.
Speaking of having a life, we went to an event that featured a lot of people who actually don't have a life and ended up coming out into the world anyway. So
Yeah, let's talk about that, shall we?
So Frank was, and I mean this with all sincerity, thank you very much for helping out. Frank helped out on day 2 of the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo 2019. That the Retro Gamers podcast had a table there. Basically, all we did was hand out business cards and let 3 people play video games all day. But Frank, like I said, was kind enough to help work the table and was on the podcast for as much as it recorded. What do you think of the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo?
I got to be honest with you. I went the first year, and it was just that one little room in the back.
It was, yeah.
I was very, very impressed. Very impressed. 2 floors, tons of vendors.
3 floors, actually.
Oh, 3 floors. I'm sorry, 3 floors.
There was a LAN party up on top on the 3rd floor.
Tons of vendors, commissions, which for those of you who don't know what a commission is, Larry, you want to give them a brief, you would be able to describe it better than I
long
could.
story short, it's basically just going up to an artist and asking, can you draw me something? Can you paint me something? That's done basically like right then and there.
Oh,
like,
my
or,
God.
or
do you
during
think
the weekend.
do you think if I asked them to make me like a Harry Carey in a Batman outfit? Harry Batmanery. Harry Batty. Hey, I'm Batman.
Batty
Carey.
Batty Carey.
Okay,
this is
Who
happening.
are you? I'm Batty, Harry. Hey, I'm Harry Carey.
Wait,
Hey.
where's my cool car?
Hey, I'm Batty Carey. Boo. Tell your friends. I'm in the neighborhood now. Hey, guess who's back?
Oh, no, what the, out of nowhere.
I'm just doing an impression.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I've been working on it. I
I
figure,
see.
I think it's just come naturally now since he possesses
You would
me.
think. it's almost
Yeah.
like a cat purring. That's
Oh my
because
God,
of a second
Batty
set of
Carey.
Batty Carey. This has to be
I
done.
will cosplay it.
God help me. I think I know. what I'm
I will
getting you for
cosplay
Christmas.
it too.
Oh, what? Who
No,
is that?
He's not.
What? No? Okay. Oh, I thought I heard something. Oh, I thought I heard something. So a commission is basically asking someone to draw something that weekend. Your cousin Frankie asks lots of people for commissions when he goes to San Diego Comic-Con and New York Comic-Con.
He's got issues.
And then disappears. I don't know how he ends up getting them. I asked for a commission from a wonderful, wonderful. I think her name was Paisley Manga. That's what it was. Paisley Manga.
Okay, can we just? You have to. I'm sorry. I just read something that you need to. Okay, so
What's up?
Harry Carey's Wikipedia
Oh, okay.
for his son to see his son's bio.
Yeah.
His son see Skip Carey. For his grandson Harry Carey III, see Chip Carey.
What's that?
Yeah. So his son's name is Skip. His grandson's name is Chip.
Harry Skip Chip.
Hey, what the hell? Anyway,
We'll ask him about that next week.
Next
Or
week.
next episode, whatever.
okay.
So I had this thing came out better than I expected because I figure the person was more used to doing like Pokemon or some sort of anime. I asked her to do a Popeye. I showed you that, right? The Popeye?
I saw the Popeye.
Popeye.
Popeye came out fantastic.
And I went over to the table earlier, and then all she had she didn't even have it painted yet. She just had it sketched. I would have taken that part. It was so good. And then she did the cut. It's the old. I know there's 2 types of Popeyes. It's the one who's in the black sailor suit. That's the one I like more. So yes, that's a commission. And on top of that, you could buy retro video games. They had a bunch of games just to play. Had free play. Had some pinball machines. Had some asshole working the pinball machines at the end of the night, just shutting them off in the middle of play. Douchebag. And had certain YouTubers that apparently I'm the only one who thinks that he had some sort of a little bit of a chip on his shoulder.
The other guys were talking about how he was a little.
He
bit,
was.
He was a little bit curt.
Until he came over and started asking them and inquiring about their podcast, and then thus them getting the rub.
Oh yeah, so they literally were like,
Yes. Well, not like that, but yes.
he
And
noticed
I don't
us.
blame him. Whatever. Fuck him. So, but I want to get your perspective of now. I'm sorry.
no,
I need
wanted
to paint a
finish
picture
my-
though. Just one quick picture. The table that we have set. I'm sure this will lead into what Frank's going to talk about. the way I had the table set up was television monitor, video game system, and basically anyone can come over and play games. Whatever game I had in there, they can play. They can have fun. They had their own games. They can put them in. Continue.
Well, just a quick aside, real quick. There was also, like I said, there was the commissions room, and where we were.
There was commissions. My commission was outside.
Right,
But they were all over the
They
place.
were all over, and the vendors obviously, and then the role playing game.
Giggity.
room.
Oh, that role playing. Yes.
Yeah, that was
Sad.
unique.
Unique.
You walked
New York.
into one section of the room, and a certain odor hit you.
Was it like con odor?
It was.
They call Comic Con.
No, it was. Yes, it was a certain. I would like to say a mixture of basement wood paneling, sadness, and rampant virginity. And,
That's my people you're talking about.
okay.
It's me you're talking about.
But let me. I'm gonna wait. Just hear me out. That room was. I walked in and I beelined myself right out because there was some people there, some grown men with patchy facial hair and full on briefcase, attaché cases full of supplies for their role playing games. Not vendors. These were,
These
paying,
are some serious
and
motherfuckers playing
one
some
guy
games.
crossing off a giant wet dry machine, wall, dry eraser board.
Okay.
Group full clothes. There was schedules of
yeah, there was. Yeah.
okay, and that
A lot of
is-
D&D.
a lot of D&D, but there was one. It was like it looked like almost Rampage. There was like a city.
Oh, I saw that. I actually hung
Monsters-
out. I started watching that.
yeah, and I'm like, no, because the one guy had tanks coming down the street, and there was buildings and
I
monsters.
thought that thing was awesome.
I was like, okay, this is absurd. I
I'm
was like,
sitting there watching.
I came. I was like, I said, this room should be padlocked from the outside, and these people should never allowed to see daylight again. Just put food in there. But I will defend the nerds, okay? Because as I was sitting there watching all the cosplay people walking by, there was Barf from Spaceballs.
very thin
There was a few anime characters
Oh,
who
yeah.
I didn't notice. There was a few anime characters who were clothes were too small for their body,
God
or their
bless 'em.
bodies were too big for their clothes. But I said, and what did I say? And more than once, I said, I bet you all these people are very happy in their lives doing their things because there was husbands and wives
Yep.
dressed up. There was
Children forced to dress up.
There was some of them definitely forced.
Did I tell you about remember the Groot cosplay we saw?
Yes, we saw that.
So there was like, I don't know, it had to be like a 6-foot Groot cosplay.
Yeah,
Takes the helmet off. It's like a 5-year-old girl.
creepy.
It was nuts.
There was the R2D2 that scared the
Yes.
living
Yeah, he
shit
did-
out of me.
It did freak you out.
And then he
yeah.
went, because I turned, I was like, "Oh Jesus!" because he was right behind me. But as a video gamer per se, I thought it was great. I didn't even actually play any of the games because I told you that I had to leave a little bit early. I had to rip out my bathroom.
Trust me, it wasn't that early. We left like 2 hours later.
Yeah, but I was impressed. It was very impressive. And I did something very uncharacteristic of myself.
Very uncharacteristic. So, Frank gets there. He meets me. He calls me like, "Hey, I'm at the front." So I go out with his vendor that I see he still has now prominently hanging right there. His vendor.
Yes. Oh, yes. I love swag. So
And so
he gave me my ID card, right?
he, so we go in. I send him up to the table. And then he immediately takes a look around. I'm like, all right, cool. Frank's just taking a look around, getting ready, trying to gather up some fodder for the show.
That's kind of what I was doing, actually.
And then I saw him. It was
By the way, I guess I didn't win that video game. He never called me.
Oh yeah. So across from us in the hall was a vendor who's normally setting up there. He's there like every year in the corner. Has a lot of vintage stuff. Not only vintage video games, but like some vintage board games, some vintage stuff. It's really cool. And I'm seeing Frank over there. I'm like, that's weird. Why is Frank hanging out there a lot longer than I expected? Because to be fair, Frank is one of the, I'm not going to say cheapest, but one of the most frugal to a fault people that I know.
It's not frugal. It's almost a guilt thing. And this is how I've been since I'm a teenager, or makes it more college student than teenager. But I had outstanding bills or something, I have a lot of trouble treating myself. Like if there's something that I really want, I'll ask for it as a gift, something, or if there's something that's really expensive, I'll ask people for gift cards so I could, because I will not
offset it.
Offset it, right? Or or have people chip in. Because I can never. What's that? I have trouble treating myself to things.
Can some of that rub off of you onto me, please?
I wish it would, honestly, because you spend like a fucking fish.
Not that weekend.
No,
that weekend I was good, actually.
So I did go over there. I did a once around, and I looked at this guy's booth, and then I came and I sat down.
Ooh, yes.
And then but we had a clear shot to this guy's booth,
Mm-hmm.
and I literally saw the giant number 1. It was a number 1. It was probably about on the book itself it's about 4 inches high.
Mm-hmm.
So it stood out, and I'm like, I know that. I know what that 1 is. It's a number.
I remember.
1.
Yeah. Then that's right. Because then you got up like, I'll be right back.
I said, I'll be right back,
Yeah.
and I beelined right
You
over
did,
there.
yeah.
And I came back with a score.
You honestly, you did. I'm like, I'm like, what? Did you buy something?
I bought something.
Wow.
Now I don't know if I spoke about it on the podcast before, but since my youth.
Because I would have remembered you talking about this. I remember looking at it, going, "This thing's pretty interesting, but how the hell does it work?" And I just moved past it.
I as a kid had a game called Quiz Whiz.
Quiz Whiz,
and it basically was
you got my Quiz Whiz ball.
Blues Brothers. It basically was a computer, a very basic computer with numbers and A, B, C, and D on it.
Yeah, and all it is just.
If you give me a second, I'll go get
I'll
it.
talk. Yep, I will. I will fill. Basically, it's got different booklets. I guess you plug the booklet into the main computer part, and then I'm assuming you just type in the question number, and then you would hit the answer that you think it is, and it's either going to buzz or ding or something. It has to be from the late 70s, early 80s. And I saw it. I'm like, this thing looks really interesting. But like I said, I kind of kept moving on. But you have no idea how happy I am that you're happy that you found this.
Quiz Whiz is made by Coleco. Okay. And this is basically a very standard computer.
Yep.
It has you plug it in here. There's a little port here. You plug it in on the left side. It has a basic telephone pad 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 A, B, C, and D, answer, and clear. There's a yes green light.
Oh, okay, yes and no.
A no red light. So now you turn it on, takes a 9-volt battery, and let's go to question 125, okay? Or 124. So 1, 2, 4. And Chuck Connors was in the popular series Bonanza, The Rifleman, Little House on the Prairie, or Westward Ho. I have no idea.
I'm going to say...
So I'm going to...
Wait, what was B?
The Rifleman.
I'm going to say The Rifleman.
So B, an answer. I think we didn't. I didn't do it fast enough. Okay, so let's see.
How fast do you have to do it?
I don't know. 124, B, answer. Didn't work. Okay, live television, ladies and gentlemen. Live.
Well, I mean, it is very old.
Let's try.
Is the battery dead already?
I already tested it upstairs.
Okay,
so
we'll read the instructions.
Let's do number 1 again. Let's see.
Maybe you have to clear it.
Oh, probably. Maybe. Okay, let's do again. Hold on. Let's try this one more time.
Question 1.
Who broke the home run record set by Babe Ruth? Okay, I know this one. So the question 1 would be B. Answer B. Maybe 1. Answer B. Okay, I don't know. It worked before. Now it doesn't work. God damn it.
Let me see it.
No.
Come on.
No, I have to do this.
Let me touch it.
No touching. 1, B.
Oh, there it goes.
See? So 2. Now let's see.
What'd you do different?
I don't know. Clear. Now,
all right, question 2.
I pitched the fastest ball ever thrown. Who am I? A, Tom Seaver. B, Catfish Hunter. C, Lewis Taint. And D, Nolan Ryan. I'm going to go with D.
I'm going to do D, Nolan Ryan.
So D, 2, D, answer. I got it right.
Oh, nice.
Okay? And you basically would keep score on a separate piece of paper.
Yeah.
But some of the books I noticed, people had...
Oh, they wrote in it?
assholes.
Yeah,
I know. So they ruined it. But there's...
to talk about the wonderful Let's Make a Deal, because this is where you came in. Because you like going to flea markets.
I do. So now, that alone, there was only one of those little computers. So that's what when you bought
there's only one of these.
So when you bought the original game from Toys R Us or wherever, you just bought that computer and the booklet and the case. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You bought the Quiz Whiz itself, the actual piece of plastic computer. Then they sold books.
Which Frank ended up getting. Well, Frank will tell you in a moment.
See, now that one is just
Yeah.
1001 questions.
Yeah.
This one is music
And books.
There's another one called sports, and there's one TV and movies.
And superheroes. I like the superhero one.
And look, it each has its own book.
Oh, okay. So what happens is the computer is one thing, but each of the books have the chip in it
What's that?
that then you plug the computer into. I thought I saw books by themselves though, which could be the case, I guess. Then you're screwed on that one.
Look, there's 23 of them.
Yeah.
This is,
Oh man.
I'm not on mic. Sorry.
No, it's
So-
okay. Very unprofessional.
So I go to the guy. Now I didn't even notice that he had an entire stack of these Quiz Whizzes. Okay.
We just pull it out.
Yeah, you just pull it out. Careful.
Okay.
Okay. So I go, how much? He goes, as Larry drops it on the floor and breaks it. No. So I go, how much? He goes, $12. So I'm like, all right. I go, $12. It's a little pricey, because it was probably like, $19.99 at KB Toys. Just leave it there, you fat bastard. You can't get it, can you?
I really am fat.
You're not
So
fat.
12?
You're festively plump.
No, I'm fat. So how much? 12?
So he wanted $12 for it. And I was like, maybe if I can get him down to 10.
And this is just for one of the books.
One of the books
computer.
and the computer. And the
Okay,
little
okay.
computer console. What do you want to call that?
I'll call it a console.
Okay, so it's basically it's kind of a portable video game if you really want to talk about it. So I go, I'm in my head, I'm like, if I can get him down to 10, I'll buy it. And I'm like, okay, and I'm kind of I say, okay, I'm kind of quiet about it. And then he goes, I have all these other ones, and he starts pulling out like 12, or it was like, I think I didn't do an official count, like 12 or 14 other editions.
Okay.
And he goes, I'll give these all to you, both piles. He goes, $25. And I'm like, $12 for one, $25 for 12. I was like, yeah, you got a deal. He goes, I'll even throw in a carrying bag.
Which then
And
you're like,
I was like, well, now I got a bag. So I'm like,
you did when you came back. I'm like, where'd you get that bag from?
and it was filled to the capacities. Now, my brother, who is an eBay giant,
Okay.
I immediately texted, and unfortunately didn't get back to me till later because there was no Wi-Fi in that
terrible.
building. But told me, he goes, wow, that's a good deal. He goes, especially because some of them are still in their boxes.
Yeah.
So he goes,
Having
those
the box is amazing.
He goes, I don't know. I don't know what they're worth. He goes, I know how much you love them as a kid. And I think he actually broke my original one. I think we were fighting and he stepped on it.
Actually,
So
that's what I wanted to say. What's the copyright on this?
it's got to be I'm assuming it's on the book.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my first purchase.
You bought something. All returns must be directed to Coleco Industries, Amsterdam, New York. Interesting.
I don't even know what that is. So
Table of contents. Just some of the things. Movies. I like to go into movies, television. United States presidents. That'd be. I wonder who else. I wonder who's in there.
I wonder who the last president is in there. It's got to be
Oh,
Reagan.
that's true, right?
It's probably Reagan.
Will.
I'm in Quiz Whiz, Mommy.
Oh, Mr. President.
thing with your
Oh, come on now.
Oh, come on, Mommy. You know I
all
like
right,
it. Oh,
all right.
Are those answers? Oh, no.
No, these are score sheets.
Oh, look at that. I totally forgot about that.
You know, it's like the back of a checkbook. Oh,
It is like a giant checkbook if you really think about it.
There's a crossword puzzle.
Oh,
Trace this on paper so others can play too.
Trace it on paper. That's
What is this?
What kind of low budget ass game is
Oh,
that?
there's different type of game. Balloon game. Choose the word that does not belong in the balloon.
Oh, okay.
Look at all this stuff.
This is great.
Month of May, picture clue.
I'm gonna have so much fun with this, and my kids are never gonna go like, Dad, what is this crap?
All right, hold on. So, here we go. All right, here's presidents.
Presidents.
Oh, no, there's really nothing.
Did somebody say presidents?
Oh, what? Mr. President.
Yes, hello, Larry.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you?
I need you to step away from the mic a little bit.
Why am I a
Mr.
little loud?
President. Just a little loud, Mr.
You know,
President.
I have my own mic in my jacket, so
You do. Well, how did you not see the dog?
I came in through the back door.
Oh, Frank's got to get
I'm
that
stealthy. I have
You
the
are-
Secret Service.
fixed. You really are.
You
Mr.
see what's
President.
going on with all this bullshit? This Epstein guy
Oh, yeah. What is going on?
killed himself. Right, hung himself.
You-
Sure.
I think you called it in like 2015 as a
I
video
called.
or
He's a
something.
freak. The guy's a freakazoid.
Oh,
You
man.
know what? You know what killed him, right? Yeah, I don't want to say nothing.
Well, it
Rhymes with Hillary Clinton.
I thought it was
just saying.
I thought it was suicide.
No, suicide. What?
No?
What did he hang himself on?
What?
His pubic hair? Come on. The guy's a loser. He's got friends that lose. I threw him out of Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, you did throw him out. Yeah.
Only he was trying to come on to Ivanka. Only one who can hit on Ivanka is me. Okay.
Wait, what?
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 Say here.
What happened?
Modal.
What?
Listen to me. Listen to me. I want to say it now. I'm saying it right now. I know I tweeted it, but I'm saying it right now.
Yes.
Okay. Hillary killed him.
Really?
Okay.
It's
The
supposed
list continues. 56
God.
people dead. Okay. People call me crazy. They say I'm a conspiracy nut. I've seen Area 51.
Have you
Okay,
really? Oh,
I've
what
been-
about? Are you going to be there during the storming?
Be
of
there.
Area
I'm going to be the
51?
first one in line. I'm going to be driving my Trump train
Where-
with a tank on top of it.
That'd be awesome.
Come on, hippies.
Oh man.
Bring it. I'm going to shoot all of you. Second Amendment, that's my bitch.
So let me ask you. All right, here, let's ask you a question, Mr.
Sure, I know everything.
So here, let me do this. So turn it on.
What is that contraption?
Question. It's a game. 769. This is a state that is known as the mother of the presidents. New York, California, Virginia, or Delaware.
My mother was born in Queens, so it's New York.
That was too slow. 769. A. All right.
Maybe some of the numbers don't work.
Maybe.
That's a possibility.
Wow, good call. Maybe I guess so. So all right. Well, I don't know what year this is.
All right, shut it off.
1980. There it is. 1980.
80. Oh, my God. You know who was born in 1980?
Me.
Epstein's last girlfriend.
Oh, well, actually, that would make sense.
I meant 1990.
That would
God
still kind
damn
of
it.
make sense.
2000. Shut up.
It's getting there.
18 to 19. 2011.
So, man.
That joke bombed.
not- Speaking of bombing, what's going on in China?
That place is going to crumble like a fortune cookie.
What? Oh, fortune cookie is a Western tradition.
Yes, and Larry. Yes, and. Listen, I just want to say one thing right
What,
now,
what,
okay?
what?
Little Rocket Man, him and I have a deal, okay? When China crumbles, we split it 50-50.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to take the southern part of China, the Szechuans.
Ooh. Bring back the Szechuan sauce.
Szechuan sauce.
Yeah, Szechuan.
Every house.
Oh,
You get a gun, a chicken, and Szechuan sauce.
chicken.
What are you going to put the Szechuan sauce on?
This is true.
Come on, Larry, go with it.
I apologize. You're right.
Best
all right,
president ever, 2020, 2024.
cool. Well, you're going to run twice, but
Just you wait.
listen, make sure you pet the dog on the way out.
Stupid dog.
Aw.
I heard Frank stepped in shit.
Well, he stepped on it. That's not necessarily in it.
Fat guy got a
What?
dog. I don't know why Trump sounds like he's angry.
Well, yeah, you are angry. I don't know
Listen, it's terrific.
You-
Okay, this is a terrific thing. Quiz whiz.
why.
Frank, get back to your story. All right,
Mr. President, thank you. Have a good day.
shut up.
Oh, wow, he's in the mood today.
His voice is a little cracky.
I guess there's a lot happening, but he did call that Epstein thing.
I called it too. I said the day he got arrested.
You
I said,
did.
I said to my wife, I go, he'll be dead before he spills the beans.
Yeah, absolutely.
And she goes, what do you mean? I go, Clinton suicide.
It was one of the memes. Clinton going, "Oh, I'm very sorry to hear Epstein's suicide." Epstein, I'm still here.
Well, what was the other one? Bill and I are upset about the upcoming suicide of Jeffrey Epstein.
I mean, look, all right, look, I'm not taking sides. This is not a political show, but I mean, come on. Like every one of these people
Who are
have
about
something-
to? Every one of these people who are about to give up the Clintons
Come
dies.
on.
Come on.
This is, I mean, look, look, I know a little something about the Clintons. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
So this is Frank from the Better Half. I'm going to be looking for a new host soon, co-host, because Larry's apparently either his brakes are going to fail or he's going to kill
Commit.
himself with 2 shots to the back of the head.
Sorry to hear about your suicide tomorrow.
Sorry, Larry.
But
You'll be
like,
missed. Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts. Hey, everybody, it's Tony Danza here. Thoughts and prayers for Scott Baio and Nicole Leggett. You know he banged her.
He did. He admitted it.
Yeah,
He
but
said
she
it.
tried to say he was underage.
Yeah.
You know who banged her? Jeffrey Epstein.
Probably.
Thoughts and prayers,
That
Jeffrey.
weird-
Thoughts and prayers.
Wow, that's a weird
How come
person.
my name was Tony in every show I did?
I think so that way you remembered it. Wait, am I talking to Tony Danza now? Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Put this one on the list.
I think he's talking to you.
I don't even know. I don't know who I'm talking to anymore.
Frank forgot his medication today.
So anyway, yes. I mean, fans of the show who are listening, who are still listening after 49 minutes of this
All
drivel.
7 of you.
Like, yeah, whether you're a Republican, a Democrat, communist, whatever,
Child molester.
you have to believe something weird's going on, that every one of these people are committing suicide.
The list grows. 56 people and counting.
No, it's not that. Is that a real number?
The Clinton hit list.
Is that a
56.
real
Episode
number?
56? 56
Oh, God.
people.
Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Oh, God.
But, you know,
oh, jeez.
Trump says mean things.
Honestly.
Hashtag whatevs.
Oh, hey, give the mic back to him.
Yeah. So,
Before we move on, I just want to mention something real quick. I thought this was a very interesting note. Nothing major. Nothing...
at the retro convention.
Oh, that's right. We're still talking about that.
Or what do you-
No, I was just going to talk about some fun fact that.
Okay, go to fun
I read.
fact, then we can finish off the retro.
No. Let's continue on because this has nothing to do with the retro gamers.
Okay, well, I wasn't done telling you what I bought.
No, I know. That's why I don't remember you buying anything else.
Long Duck Dong.
That's right.
I bought another
yes.
pop vinyl. My collection's catching up to you.
Bought it from a friends of ours over at the Playable Characters podcast.
Yes, which I just subscribed to.
They are very funny, and I'm doing my best to rub shoulders with them.
I'm just afraid that I'm not going to know every character, so I'm only going to listen to the ones that I know.
You don't have to know them because the comedians that come on to play just make them funny. But-
Is Harry Carey in any video games?
Good question. Is he in any?
Is
of the
Donald
baseball
Trump
games?
in any video games?
I don't know.
Because I think I should be on the show. I'm just saying.
Oh, I would. Okay. Well,
What are
I
their
know
names?
Brian and Calvin.
Hey, Calvin, where's Hobbs? Where's your tiger? Hey,
What are you doing back?
I'm just practicing.
Oh, are you okay?
Hey, Calvin,
Yes.
which one's Calvin?
the black
guy?
The black guy.
You don't look like the guy in the comics.
What?
Hey,
Brian,
is your tiger named Tigger?
what,
Is it a Tigger and a Calvin?
okay, terrific. So, with that being said,
What?
oh, no, look, Harry. I know it's you, Harry.
Hey.
The words and thoughts.
I
and
had to be
expressions
nice when I was on the air.
of Harry.
I'm in
Carey.
heaven. No holds bar, Harry.
Harry Carey
Harry.
are those of. What was that?
And a one.
What?
And a two. Take me out to the ball
He's
game.
like waving.
Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and crackers, Jack. Somebody, who you calling a cracker? You Tigger?
Harry, calm
Hey,
down.
what-
Harry,
sorry, I got
calm down.
sidetracked.
Calm down. All he
Okay.
thinks about is Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the
Harry,
Pooh.
calm down.
You know what same color as poo is,
What-
right?
Brown.
Tigger.
Stop, for God's sakes. Please stop. Harry, please.
Retro Gamers PG.
No, but-
This is R.
Yeah, sure, it's a hard R.
NC-17.
It is a hard
Okay,
R.
and Frank's back. Okay.
Oh, whoa, that was a quick transition.
I'm having serious identity crisis today. Anyway, so yeah, I bought a Long Duck Dong
You did.
pop
That
vinyl.
was cool.
Off of those two guys.
Yep.
Yeah, because like my pop vinyl collection, I like to get obscure ones. I don't
Yes.
like to get a series of every character, with the exception of The Walking Dead. You know, again, I have like Michael Corleone, I have Pennywise, I have Roz from Monsters
Court?
Inc., and then Bob Ross with a raccoon,
Yes.
Coon.
No, I think it's a squirrel.
squirrel, coon,
Squirrel.
Squirrel. So yeah, so that I spent money. I spent less than $50, but still that's a lot for me because I don't treat myself to anything.
No, not at all. So I'm happy that you had fun. Happy you had a good time. I'm happy you helped me.
Here's what pissed me off that day.
What?
On the way home, my wife called me and she's like, "You want to go pick up a pizza for us and everyone at the house?" I go, "Everyone at the house?" Apparently there was like 3 kids at my house,
Oh,
so
fun.
I had to go out and I got pissed that I had to spend like $20 on pizza, and I'm like, I have like no money left now. but I don't care.
But you got your Quiz Whiz.
So then when I showed it to my wife, she was like, "What is all this?" And I go, "It's Quiz Whiz." She goes,
Larry did
she
it.
goes, "What the hell's Quiz Whiz?" She goes, so I told her, and I go, "Where's the 9-volt battery?" She goes, "In the drawer." So I checked the drawer. No 9-volt battery.
Well, did you know which drawer to go to?
Yes,
You have a designated battery
we
drawer?
have a battery and / candle drawer.
Okay.
Well, not candle, like tea candles for her. Stupid
okay.
things that she lights on the things that have like they're not really candles. They just melt candle wax. I don't fucking know. I come home, I got to shut off 12 fucking things that have light bulbs in it. Every night I go to bed. I'm the last one.
Wait a minute. They're electric candles?
No. They're like it's a
The tea
heated
candles.
bulb that
Yeah.
melts wax
okay.
that's
Yes.
scented.
Yes.
And
Okay.
they're all over my fucking house.
Yes.
So when I come up from the basement at night sometimes or wherever, she's asleep. I'm literally click, 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 shutting. I'm like, really? I'm like, the fucking house. One room smells like sugar cookies. The other one smells like lilacs. This one smells like my ass. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like,
That's not the good room.
oh, yeah, that's the bathroom. So
I used to have one of those.
why?
like
You're
a
a
candle
man.
warmer.
Why?
No, because I have a thing about lighting candles in a house. I think I got it from my mother because she, for some reason, put the fear of God in me about it. So even though she lights candles in the house, but she never let me light a candle, so I never lit candles. So I never had a candle,
Okay.
but I had like a candle warmer, so it would warm the jar, and like you get more time out of it.
Hold on. Candle warmer. Sorry.
But I'm glad you had a good time.
I did. I had a very good time. Had fun hanging out with Glenn.
Yes.
We had fun of secretly making fun of the nerds to their faces and not them knowing it.
Yep.
I characterized myself as the cool kid from Head of the Class
Oh,
who had
yeah,
to
I heard
hang
you
out
say
with
that.
the nerds. That was a yeah.
I heard you say that.
Not that I mean, look, I'm a little bit nerdy. I'll be the first to
Yeah,
admit
of course.
it. But,
you got some. I'm staring
but-
at some games that you got. You got a good collection.
You
of
know,
games. You're the only person I know with a power base converter, for God's sakes, for the Genesis.
how
That's
much is that
awesome.
worth? It's got to be worth money, right?
That's probably 150, maybe,
$150.
maybe,
Mm.
or $20.
It could be. Anyway, so I had a good time, and I actually I told my brother and I told Frankie about it.
Okay.
And I said, you guys really need to come out, make the trip out for the
Yeah,
day.
next year. Yeah, why not?
And I think what I might do next year, I might, if I have the both days off. If not, I'll just maybe do it Sunday because I know you might, if you're there, you might need my help.
Maybe.
Again, if possible. I'd like to take my son there. I think he'd get a kick out of it.
I think so.
He'll be a year older. I think
Yeah.
he'll enjoy it. The other day he was telling me about he's playing this stupid Roblox again, and he's like, "Oh, Daddy," because apparently Roblox is like games within the game.
Okay.
Like people create like almost like Mario Maker. People create boards. People create games. So there's like a pizza delivery game. There's like you could play. This was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. You could play the Roblox. Somebody created the Roblox game, like a video game, like a giant life-size.
Oh, an arcade? Okay.
An arcade game in the Roblox game. So you could walk up to it and then play Roblox.
That is awesome.
That is stupid.
That is
because basically you just stop
hysterical.
playing the game again.
That is. I love that
Yeah,
idea.
So
Stickers up.
oh, that's from last year. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. 2017. It's 2 years.
Yeah,
ago.
I couldn't find. They were charging for stickers.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So I was like, screw that. I know me again. Went and bought this, but I'm like, I'm not paying $1 for a sticker. Get the hell out of here.
Bastard.
So plus
Oh,
I don't want to put any more stickers on there because I took that guy's business
Oh,
card.
yeah, that's right,
He
yeah.
might make me a skin for
that would
my
be-
video cabinet. That
That
I
would
have
be
here.
awesome.
So
Hey, how about that Wild Bill soda? Oh my God, that was so good.
I've had that before. I didn't get it there
You're saying,
because
yeah.
it was expensive. Well, plus I'm not drinking soda anymore.
Good for
but
you.
In that
Good for you.
freezer, I have 2 of those metal tin mugs.
Mhm. What about that mug?
What about that crazy little mug? Take a little sip. So after that, I came home and ripped out my bathroom in the basement here. The only thing that remains is the toilet and the shower.
Thank God.
And that now needs to be painted, and I have to go buy some. I'm trying to do everything myself to save some money.
There you go again.
Well, I
get it.
I had bath fitters in this morning. Okay, you know the bath fitters. It's like that acrylic or plastic thing that slides right over the old bathtub and everything.
Oh, that thing. Yes.
Yeah. So we have a stall shower in there, and my wife's like, "Oh, maybe we'll
When
do
you
the
try and start it.
maybe we'll do the shower." Oh, that was so bad. Well, no, it's not a Jeep. Oh, how you want some ice for your burn?
Cha-ching.
So she wanted to just get an estimate. So now that bathroom's what, 5 feet by 10?
Sure.
8, maybe?
Sure.
Guy comes in, he's like, to remove this stall and put in another one. Okay, just guess. you had to guess.
I'm gonna say
Just removing the old stall and putting in a new one.
1,200.
A little bit higher.
Oh,
I'll give you 3 guesses. So 1,200 your first guess. Not Christopher guessed.
and then I said 1,202, but you stepped on it. So then I'm gonna have to say
heard
like a real number. 14.
A little higher.
Oh wow, 18.
$6,500.
No,
He
no,
goes,
no.
Yes, he goes between 65 and 69. I go, what, inches? He goes, no, 100. I go, 100 what? Now I'm sitting right here. My wife is at her desk. He goes, $6,500 to $6,900. I go, thanks for coming. I literally go, thanks for coming. He goes, I go, come on, what's the real price? He goes, that's the real price. I go, are you insane? I was like, are you kidding? He goes, no. I go, no, thank you.
Because of how small it is.
No, because that's what they charge. And I'm like, that's a little ridiculous. And he goes, well,
It's labor
and he
included?
didn't- I didn't even ask him why. Like, I was just like, thank you for coming. I was like, and I basically walked him out the door, and I shut and locked the door behind. I was like,
You sicked
I looked
the
at my
dog
wife,
after him.
I could tile the whole fucking bathroom and then do more. Rip out the wood paneling down here and put up all new sheetrock for less than $6,500.
like, that's like half your kitchen.
That's not half my kitchen. That's half my bathroom upstairs.
I meant money wise.
No, my kitchen was 5 figures.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Never mind.
No, I'm sorry. 1, 2. Yeah, 5 figures.
Okay, never mind. But
Do you know how much my
still,
kitchen cost me?
I think you probably did tell me.
Tell
at some
me.
point.
No, guess.
No, I don't want to.
No, I need you to guess right now. No, I need you to guess right because you said that was half. So that means my kitchen was $12,000.
I don't know what this.
I think
I
the
live in
granite
an
cost
apartment.
$12,000.
Okay,
Guess how much?
Mr. Moneybags.
No, Mr. Moneybags. I'm still paying it off. I'll be paying it off. I'll be dead, and the kitchen won't be paid off.
Good, so your kids
Okay.
will be paying it off.
Guess.
I don't know. Why are you forcing me to do this?
I want you to guess.
I'm feeling uncomfortable.
You should feel
I need a
uncomfortable.
safe space.
This is a safe. Well,
I
did
need-
you say safe space? Because coming soon to the internet is the Dad Podcast, a safe space for dads, talking all sorts of shit about their wives and children.
Wow.
How's that for a
was
segue?
Beautiful. I got to give you a high five on that one
Holla.
right there. All
Yeah,
right.
$47,000 it cost me.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
was going to say 52, but
You know what
okay.
I own? You know what I own it? 40.
Okay, that's a good chunk.
Yeah. You see my wife paying anything? No. Her fucking kitchen, her idea. Thank you, Chip and Joanna. You fucking hillbillies from Texas. Some stupid show she watches.
Is it on Lifetime?
Rob, run for your life. Run.
I was running.
I was running. So I want to share something with you today.
Actually, I got some information to share with
Okay,
you.
you
real
go
quick. Here's a
first.
quick
You
tidbit.
go first. Quick
So-
tit?
well, actually, yes.
Titwillow.
Basically, Mia Khalifa. I think we're familiar with her.
Yes, her Indian porn star.
Pakistani, maybe?
She didn't make enough movies for my liking.
She was only in the business for 3 months.
And I did not like the fact that she had very little shoots without lingerie on.
Well, she's getting banged in these videos, so
I like a little lingerie.
you like a story to your porn.
No, I don't like a story to my porn, but I want a little. I want a little undressing action.
Oh,
You know-
yeah, no, she went straight
Yeah.
for it.
I like a little heels or thigh highs.
All right, fair
You
enough.
know,
I-
a little
no,
garter
okay.
belt action. I think it frames.
Fair enough.
It frames the
Frames the ass.
lower bustier is
Okay,
nice.
okay.
And she's got perfect titties for a bustier.
She did. She
and
did.
no, it was just straight Habib to nothing.
Yeah, basically. Actually,
Hajib, Habab.
no, I forgot what they call it. No, she
Shish
did do a
kebab.
couple videos with that head dress on. So she was only in the business for 3 months, which explains why I've already seen all of her videos already. And like her, like she, how can I put this? Any word I think of is just going to be all right. She came into the public when she finally became like the #1 star on Pornhub. Like Lisa Ann had that locked for like a year or something.
Yeah.
And then I know this unknown Mia Khalifa takes it. So 3 months. She made $15,000 in those 3 months.
That's it.
In her, when you equate Mia Khalifa to pornography, you think this amazing career, everything. 3 months, 15 grand. And as happens with porn stars, there's no residuals. There's no, oh, they're playing it on a rerun, so I'm going to get a couple of dollars off of that one.
Mailbox
That's it.
money.
Yeah, that is it. That's all she's made in porn is 15 grand. And they were like saying how, 'cause what I found funny about the article when I read that, it was like she made less than the annual minimum wage. So she made less than a minimum wage worker. Now, granted, she made $15,000 in 3 months. So that in itself is not bad.
Currently ranked number 2 on Pornhub.
Is Mia Khalifa.
Mia Khalifa.
All right. Yeah, she only doesn't have that
Wow.
many videos.
Our favorite my favorite Angela White is ranked number 12.
Now, she had an amazing scene. From what I understand, she's worked with Madison Ivy in a very interesting scene that someone told me about that I've never watched many times. So you may want to check that out.
Well, who? If you know this, I'm going to throw you out of my house. Who's number 1?
Is it Lisa Ann again?
No, Lisa Ann is ranked
who's
number
number 1 then?
16. Some of these
Who's
I've never
number
heard
1?
of.
Number 1 is either going to be. I'm trying to think. Actually, is it Madison Ivy?
No.
Oh, okay.
Number 1 is Lana Rhodes.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is, but
have
I
to
will
look
find
that
out
up.
after you leave.
I'm going to find out right now.
All right, so, yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So I found it funny. They're like, she's making less than minimum wage. I'm like, not really.
That's pretty bad.
But it's still, yeah, that all the money she's ever made, $15,000. So listen, folks, if you're thinking about getting into pornography, just double check yourself. But the best way of doing it is the amateur section of Pornhub, because apparently you can make like $37,000 a year or something like that, just banging on your own free time. So, ladies, if you were a hot chick, would you be in the amateur section of Pornhub?
If I was a hot
If
chick,
you were a hot chick, with the mentality that you have right now,
no,
I
I would figure out a way to make more money.
I wouldn't even be wearing a top probably if I was a hot chick.
If I was a hot,
I already had the
always
tits
said,
for
I always
it,
said to my
but-
wife, I said, if I had tits, I'd never leave the house. And then I go, no, wait, I would leave the house. I'd go buy like 7 mirrors, and then I'd come back, and then I would never leave the house. I couldn't deliver my mail. I'd be like touching myself all day. You kidding me?
I'd totally be showing that off.
If you could be a girl for one day, would you?
If I could, no.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but
I don't understand the question.
if you could,
Why would I want? I mean, no offense. I'm not trying to be like, oh, look at me, I'm a man. No, I'm just like, I just have no interest. If I could,
I guess that's a sudden interruption.
I guess so. Yeah. I haven't had that in a while. But I'm
if
saying,
you could,
like-
if you could live 24 hours as a woman just to see how the other half lives, would you?
Well, I mean, I guess I'd be interested.
I would never leave the house. I'd masturbate all day.
See, I probably wouldn't do that as much as I'd probably be showing off.
Okay.
I'd be sending it's bad enough that like I probably have weight. Let me stop myself.
This is going live over the internet.
I'd probably be taking pictures of my boobs and sending them to everybody I know because I'd be a good friend like that. Remember, a good friend. What is it? A real friend shows your boobs. So, you know what I'm saying?
I hear ya.
Ladies.
Ladies.
Okay,
So I have something funny
I
to
found
share.
that interesting. So,
Okay, that's all right. That is interesting. Now I have to go watch Mia Khalifa. So
worth
I'm going to steal 2 minutes and 3 seconds of your life that you're never going to get back.
okay.
And I'm taking all of you people on a ride. Now, Larry, if you hit the imaginary buzzer, I will stop it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I
okay.
no, dude, just
I know,
okay.
I know
So
how this works.
okay, so today I went to lunch with my wife, and we don't normally go here because there's so many good restaurants in our neighborhood that we don't normally go to a chain restaurant.
Hey, chain
But we
restaurants can
slummed
be
it
good.
today, and we went to Applebee's.
Applebee's is awesome.
Okay,
Love Applebee's.
so we sit down. The part of the restaurant is empty where we are,
okay.
and we order our drinks.
Was it
and
a local Applebee's?
the one on Sunrise Highway? Okay, so you Long Island people.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So after about 2 minutes after we order our drinks, 3 older than us ladies, not old, but like in their 50s and maybe one of them was in their 60s.
Okay.
Sit down in the booth behind us.
The booth.
Okay, Adam Sandler. And they're talking about once we order, this is what I hear because they are loud. Once we order, I'll sing you my song. So I immediately
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
I immediately bust out my
What?
phone and I look at my wife. I go, "I'm recording this." so I have no idea what this song's about. But
Did you get the
they-
rights to this?
So no, I put the phone literally in between the two booths, And
Excuse me, ma'am. I just want to put this on the table.
Okay, so here it is. Okay, so this is 2 minutes and 3 seconds of your life you'll never get back.
All right, folks. Here we go.
And at one point, you'll hear the joke, and I think Harry Carey made a joke about a German Shepherd. You'll hear about it, and you'll hear me laugh. Okay, so
oh dear.
here we go.
Who grew up in Laurelton, Roslyn, served in the army as an MP, who was a salesman for Triborough. Everyone knows it's Artie. Okay, everyone's gonna have.
Okay, I'm going to pause it real quick. They're
Okay.
singing the song. I think it's dun, 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 Mandy. I think Opie and Anthony made fun of one
You
of their.
came and you gave me
No.
a
It's
Okay.
who is the girl who's da 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 na 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 something
I'm familiar
something.
with it.
da, da,
Okay.
da. Her name is Mandy.
All right.
Okay. Anyway,
Continue.
so they're going to talk about it. They're singing a song for Artie. Who's
Okay.
apparently it's his 80th birthday.
Oh, he was. Hope you're doing okay.
He was I had to fire him. Okay, hold on.
Everyone knows it's Artie, who married Ruth, a girl from Levittown, had 2 girls but really wanted a boy, who had 2 dogs named Pokey and Tammy. Everyone knows it's Artie, and Artie likes garlic, so he puts it in a cereal bowl. And he likes Joe DiMaggio and watches Fox News in his Yankee room. Who says the same jokes over and over? Got bit by German Shepherd because he's a Jew who is still working and still has a flip phone. Everyone knows it's Artie.
Did you hear me
I
laugh?
heard. I heard you.
I gotta go back.
I heard.
That line was fucking great. I literally
Wow.
when she goes bit by a German Shepherd because he's a Jew.
What the
I
other-
literally they're screaming at the top
What
of their
did the other
lungs.
two do?
They're just listening to this woman read off a piece of paper.
Oh, this wasn't from memory.
No, she
I
had
wish
a
it
whole
was.
booklet
Oh
with her.
God,
Wait.
that would have been great.
Who says the same jokes over and over? Got
Like
bit
me.
by German Shepherd because he's a Jew who is still working and still has a flip phone. Everyone knows it's Artie. And Artie likes to drink his wine and likes to go out to dine. His Bloody Marys taste so fine because he's 80 and likes the ladies who pays the garbage men in order to sleep late. Puts Ambien pills, likes his kid and his mate, who eats leftovers and takes the labels off the can. Everyone knows it's and Artie plays tennis for fun. He plays with Bobby Nystrom. Met Lou Ferrigno and loves his sports. Bumped into Joan Collins
Ain't she
at
dead?
the airport, who falls asleep at the theater and the play. His 80th birthday are we celebrating today? Who is adored by all who is joined here? Everyone knows it's
Okay.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Artie.
birthday, Artie. My wife is staring at me like, "What are you doing?" And I laughed so loud at that joke. And this went on. Like then I didn't record the second part. The second part was they got someone on the phone who wrote another song and they played it on speaker. This is in the middle of a fucking restaurant. I'm trying to eat my fucking. They ruined my lunch, and I was like,
I think they made it better.
Oh no! But when I got up, I said, "Steph, one of two things." I said, either I'm going to go, "Thank you for ruining my lunch" to these three idiots, or going, "Tell Hardy I said happy birthday" as I walked out. And she's like, she goes, "I will be so mad at you if you do that. Please." She's like, "Do not." And I go. Artie needs to know how much I care about him and his birthday.
Did you go over and say something?
No,
Okay.
I didn't, because she would have been mad. So,
That is insanity.
yeah, that destroyed my lunch. So I hope Artie I hope someone. She goes. What if one of your listeners knows Artie? I go, all 8 of them. I go, seriously. I go, what are the odds? But I go, how great would it be if someone did actually?
How awesome would it be if Artie's listening?
Son of a bitch! You ruined my party. Imagine it was a surprise. Well,
I'm not
it's
a
coming out next
Jew.
week, so
Yeah.
But the line with the German Shepherd and the Jew,
Shepherd because he's a Jew.
I mean, I literally was just laughing so hard. It was, And no one. The problem was there was nobody else around us except these two.
So you
These
got
three.
to enjoy this.
So, and I'm looking around. I'm like, no one is looking at these fucking three idiots singing at the top of their lungs. Everyone knows it's Audie.
Audie.
Oh my
I'm
God.
from Long Island, and I'm an old.
I
broad.
met my wife's named Ruth. She's from Levittown. I hope she's in a fucking casket soon.
Oh.
Audie will be there with
Oh,
her.
wow.
Oh my God, it was annoying as hell.
Oh,
so
that's pretty funny.
Yep.
That's pretty funny. Did you see the? I'm just going to mention one more thing here. Talk about the signs of the times. The picture I put up of my father. So
Oh yeah.
this was really cool actually. A lot of
Charles.
people sent it to me. Yeah, it's his first name. Apparently Garrison Beach, where I grew up, next year celebrating its 100th anniversary.
Garrison Beach.
Garrison Beach, 1920.
Still racist after all these
stop
years.
it! No, it's not.
Please, I almost got killed
It is
and I'm
not.
white.
That's a whole different ball game. So I guess this one group, like on Facebook, like Garrison Beach 100th anniversary or something, has been posting up old things from Garrison. And they used to be, I'd never even heard of this. Used to be a newspaper down there called the Garrison Globe. Now it's GB Cares, and it has a picture of my father. It says Garrison Globe in service. I guess they would always put a picture of a serviceman in there. And this had to have been 56, probably 1965. I'm just going to read it real quick. I just find the one line in it I just find funny. So Charles Butch Mormon of, and I had to redact the address because I actually put the full address.
Are you
in
still
the thing.
the same address?
Yes. Has been in the Air Force since August 19th. He is stationed in Colorado, which he was. His family and his steady, which is not my mother.
She's got dames.
That pretty much,
What's her name?
Lynn
My mother's name is Lynn. Larry, are we brothers?
Lynn Riley. God,
Oh, no.
I hope not.
Damn, then you're like one of my heirs. I'd have to leave you something.
Had him home for Christmas. His brother is in the Navy, but
His brother, who we won't mention, is in the name.
basically. But I just find it weird. He was 18. My father was 18 in this picture. I didn't look like that when I was 18. I got to talk to my
You
parents.
could definitely not look that handsome. So
Well, to be fair,
you look like your father.
I do. There's some other like young like.
You're actually a good mix between your mother and your father.
Well, thank God, because they are my parents. But like when like a picture
What
of him
is going on upstairs?
playing with the dog. Like when he was 5 and like I was 5, we look exactly alike. I just find it funny, he's stationed in Colorado, his family and his steady. Look out, boys! She's on the loose. Actually, I don't know if that's true, so I'm sorry, Lynn. I don't know if that's accurate or not. But I just thought it was really cool to see that. Fun fact: let's see, my father was probably 18 in this picture. My mother was 9.
So
They did
back
not
to
meet-
Jeffrey Epstein.
They did not meet till much later. My mother was on a date when my father met her, so she may or may not have been engaged. Actually,
What?
they met.
Your mother's
she-
engaged at 9?
No, but she was on a date when my dad met her. Actually, my dad even went up to her. She was.
Oh, yeah, I know. You told me this
I
story.
did. Okay,
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
You
why.
here with him? Because you're not anymore. My name's
Almost.
Charles.
It was, no, I don't think he ever used Charles, except for legally when he had to in the service. Yes, I thought that was pretty cool. So
What is your major malfunction, Mormon?
he told me one of the greatest stories. I gotta get him on the podcast. I gotta get him to do his own podcast. I think that'd
No,
be wild.
we got to get. Well, he's definitely going to be on the dad.
He could do the dad podcast because he definitely taught me a lesson or two, especially growing up. All good, all good. But
good
he needs, like,
things,
his
all
own.
good
I mean, the
things.
stuff that he's. I'm not trying to pat him on the back or pat myself on the back. The man has done amazing stuff. And I remember he was telling me this one time, like he was going through training in the military, and he had to do like almost like POW training. Really now?
There was a duck
Now?
upstairs.
Long duck dong.
Married.
So they were doing POW training where they actually like treat you like a POW.
Oh God.
And back then they were allowed to do whatever they wanted to you. So like he got hit in the chest with the barrel of a gun, got yelled at,
Yelled
just-
at.
No. I meant like I
Two
know,
things that
that's-
both happened to me at the post
honestly,
office.
True, but like just some horrific stuff. And then like if you needed a timeout, you ring this bell and they give you like a 30-minute timeout. Well, they'll take you off to the side, they'll sit you down, they'll give you a cup of water, give you something to eat or something. As soon as that 30 minutes was up, they pretty much just dragged you right back in.
I'd be ringing the bell every 30 seconds.
I think you're only allowed to do it like once. And then like they did one where like they threw him into like a room and like set off. Oh, they do this nowadays. Like they set off like a gas bomb or something like that. But then you got to take your mask off.
Okay.
Kind of sit there. But he got over his fear of spiders because they put a bag of spiders over his head.
Stop it right now, please.
So that's how we got over that fear.
I don't know.
So
I'd be dead. I would claw my own face off. Sorry, no. I would burn my house to the ground.
that's how they did that. Yeah, maybe we'll get him on. Maybe we'll get him his own pod one day. And every episode will be like, what the fuck is this? Why am I talking into a microphone?
This is one of those pod thingies. Where's the pod? Do I got to sit in something?
So anyway, good stuff there. So what do we got? What do we got next? Actually, I think we're starting to roll this into station.
Yeah. Well, I have a bit of old news.
Do you? All right.
Yeah.
I think it's time. I think we can do that because
this
I haven't
is,
seen him tweet in a while.
again, I don't know if this is a real article or not, but someone shared it through Facebook.
Okay.
It's from the Lincoln County Gazette. Now, I'm not giving away anything because I don't know where Lincoln County is, but okay, so I'll just I'll get on with it. Okay, So-
fair enough.
a Troy, that's a town.
Okay. Oh, Troy.
Troy,
Okay.
Troy.
Okay. Okay. I gotcha.
Still not giving it away.
Okay.
Pool closed after incident.
Troy pool closed.
It's a small article, so
I'm gonna say what state? I'm gonna say Florida. If we're talking about a pool, should be a hot area. I'm gonna say Florida.
Missouri.
Missouri.
Troy, Missouri.
Really?
Okay, this is local couple arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's look at they're two before pictures. Let's just put it that way. Can you see?
Okay, there's the before. Okay.
No, those are their pictures. Don't they look like two before pictures?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
okay,
okay.
I got you.
So, local couple arrested, Troy, Missouri. The Troy swimming pool was evacuated and closed abruptly midday today after an intoxicated couple fouled the water.
Oh no, what did they do? Wait, they both?
Okay. You see how fat they are in the picture? Okay, right? Wait.
Maybe it was just a bad
Briley
angle.
and Dustin Pounds.
I'm sorry. Wait.
The last name is Pounds.
Briley?
White
Spell
trash.
it, please.
Briley.
Use it in a sentence.
Briley and Dustin Pounds soiled the pool.
Briley, that's a name. Hi, I'm Dustin. I've been understand we're going to be setting up here. What's your name?
Briley.
Okay, I got to go.
Briley and Dustin Pounds, all 400 of them, are each being held on $2,500 bond at Troy Police Department. According to Sergeant, this has got to be fake, Dick Decent.
No.
I'm calling fake.
I'm calling shenanigans.
The pool was packed when the two stripped naked and entered.
Oh God.
He yelled,
Please tell me he's yelled yeehaw.
Cleveland Steamer, and she just reclined on the steps like they do this frequently.
Wait, no,
said-
please,
he
no,
said-
no.
Then he sits on her chest
No,
while everyone
no.
is scrambling out of the
Wait,
pool and starts crapping.
So, wait, what? Everyone
Damned it-
starts crapping?
No, everyone jumps out of the pool and he starts crapping on her chest. Damnedest thing I've ever seen this week.
What? What?
This week?
What is going on in your life that you looked at and go, all right, well, that topped what happened last week. Okay. What?
A Parks Department official said he does not know when the pool will reopen. Reportedly, 3 employees quit when instructed to begin cleanup.
I'm out. Yeah, I've seen it all, folks. I'm out of here. That's not even the proper way to
This has gotta be fake.
execute
This has
a
gotta be
Cleveland
fake.
Steamer. No, Cleveland Steamer is real.
No, the Gazette reminds residents that the Winfield Lock and Dam is still open for swimming.
The Winfield Lock and Dam. I'm sorry. I don't believe it.
The first comment, not Florida.
No.
Lincoln County Gazette. Okay, I have to go to this. I'm going to click the link here because I'm calling full-blown bullshit right here. Let's see. Lincoln County Gazette Facebook page.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, God.
Loading.
What? Good old Cleveland. Now, when you're performing a Cleveland Steamer, do you face to face or do you do it? Like,
Never did it.
wait, I'm just kind of curious how to execute that.
I don't know. This says Lincoln County Sheriff is a link. Lincoln County Emergency is a link. Government offices.
Is there?
About.
What's the guy's name? Dirk Diggler.
Dick Decent.
Dick Decent.
Let's
Officer
see.
Decent. That's dick decent to you.
Okay, wait. In a world full of fake news, the
There we
community
go.
of Lincoln County deserves up-to-date reporting. We'll go on location for accurate, and verified stories. And then it says just for fun underneath. So I think
I think
it's
we've
fake.
been had.
We've been had, but damn,
We've
was
been
it
had.
worth
That
it.
was very funny. Good old Cleveland.
I
haven't heard about
like the
Cleveland
page
Steamer in a
because
while.
I'm going to be getting some news articles from there. Could be fake news of the week. Let's see. What is there another article on here I could look at? A lot of memes. I don't think this is an official.
No.
Okay.
Okay, terrific.
Here we go. Here's another one from the Lincoln County Gazette.
Rooney.
Troy Orscheln, terrorized by serial upper-decker phantom, takes preventative action.
Why is there so many people shitting in public?
Why is-
in Troy,
Troy,
Missouri?
Missouri. A recent series of improper defecations at the Troy Orshine has police puzzled and management livid. For the last 3 weeks,
Someone's
someone has been
doing
leaving an
something.
upper decker in their toilet nearly daily.
Fantastic.
They
I'm sorry,
seem-
where?
Daily
Oh, okay.
in the upper decker of the
Yeah,
tank.
yeah. No, I know what an upper decker is.
They seem to be doing it at all times of the day. No pattern other than they're dropping the brown kids off at the wrong pool.
Oh.
Yeah. Said Troy Lieutenant.
Maybe.
Oh
Hold on.
yeah.
Oh. What's
Said
his
Troy Lieutenant Hardin Vaney.
name? That'd be my porn name. Buck Naked.
Arshland installed a wooden lid trap to prevent further incidents. So yesterday they crapped in the sink, said Vaney. We'll get this bastard yet.
It's like a mousetrap. Like you go to drop trout, you get ready to do an upper decker, and just
Missouri law prohibits surveillance cameras in restrooms, but Lieutenant Vaney installed 2 yesterday.
Oh, God.
The Troy Police Department would appreciate the public's help, and Orschline is offering a free live chick as a reward.
what? That's actually pretty funny.
Wait.
What
I
happens
tried
if
to
you-
reach Lieutenant Hardin Vaney for comment, but it was very hard. He is too stiff on his media policies. Perhaps when he softens up and takes a more flaccid approach, he won't be such a dick and might answer some questions. If Lieutenant Hardin Vaney is a real person, I apologize, sir. Yeah. Stupid fake page.
Well, you know what's not fake?
What?
O.J. Simpson.
Oh,
O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Looks like he was getting ready to whack someone with a golf club the other day.
It's me, the juice.
Let's see. So O.J. of all people is calling BS. What could he be calling BS about? You say?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
Hey, Twitter world.
Hey, Twitter world.
Yours truly.
Well, I see where Antonio Brown is threatening to quit if they force him to wear this new mandated helmet. Now, I'm from the generation that's been suffering from this CTE, so
Suffering like Nicole and Braun did?
Trying to say.
Spit it out, Junior.
Look, the man is making $50 million over the next 3 years, and if he don't play, he might have to give back that $19 million signing bonus. Now, I live in Las Vegas. I would love to see Antonio Brown play. I think he's one of the greatest receivers that has ever played football.
Like
If you
Nicole
tell
received
me
a knife to the throat?
he's willing to give up that kind of money because of the style of the helmet. Look, you don't want to go to training camp? Don't go. But giving up that money because of the helmet, I call BS. I'm just saying. Take care.
I'm going to kill him.
If the helmet don't fit, you must quit.
You must quit. You must kill yourself. 'Cause if not, I'm going to kill you.
Oh, look at that. Oh, my God. Pat McAfee actually replied.
Who?
Pat McAfee, who actually is a real – he was a kicker, I believe, for the Colts.
Okay.
I know him because he does some stuff with WWE, but he also has a non-wrestling podcast.
Do you realize someone always leaves a SpongeBob fact on all these posts?
No, I didn't see that yet. But I can't, he's the one that actually tweeted, if the helmet don't fit, he has to quit. I did not read that until I said mine. Oh, that's pretty funny, Pat. Let's see what else we have. Put down the club, OJ. Because he's holding the club. When the video starts, he's holding the club in a very menacing manner.
Yes. The way you're holding that club makes me nervous, Juice.
I thought it was a samurai sword. Careful, OJ. Don't spook us like that. You murdered 2 people with a knife. Imagine the damage you can do with a sword.
The only thing weirder than you swinging a golf club around in your living room was you swinging a knife around outside your ex-wife's home.
Oh, God. Let's see. Should be calling your local Dodge dealer so you can drive the Dodge. Oh, Dodge Ram owner. He gets on it every time. You should be calling your local Dodge dealer so you can drive a Dodge Ram, the most fuel-efficient truck in America. That can help you get away from the cops way better than a Ford Bronco ever could. I'm following that guy. Dodge Ram owner is actually pretty funny. Follow his picture. He's got the J.D. Power Associates.
I saw that.
Oh, what is
It's so interesting to watch a murderer just talk like a normal guy.
Oh my God! Have you ever seen? I think we talked about this meme before. Curiosity and the cat.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, you gotta love. Give this man his blue check mark verified. I like this one, Captain Obvious. You do realize that you killed 2 people. Sure, you weren't proven guilty, but you know you did. How's that search for the real killers going? Thank you for bringing the party down, lady. Jesus.
I know. I just found the SpongeBob facts. SpongeBob is calling BS on a certain trial that occurred in the 90s, OJ. Oh, my God. Let's see. The Juice has spoke. Someone tweeted, most important account on this app.
Absolutely.
Oh, my God. The only thing weirder than you... Oh, yeah, you're right there.
Strange to see you taking a brown side here, Chief.
All right, so that... Oh, what's this one? When was the last time you stabbed somebody? Was it with a shank in prison or Goldman or someone else? Just asking for a friend.
It's me, the Juice.
All right, so that was that tweet, and then he had this other tweet.
Oh, that's not the latest one?
No, the latest one is about what I feel bad for Ezekiel Elliott, but not sorry. Dallas Cowboys, hashtag NFL.
Okay, I am not a huge football fan by my own admission, so
No, I think with
I don't know half of these players.
I didn't even know preseason
I
started
know
already with
Antonio
football.
Brown, but
So I guess we're going to be getting a lot of because if OJ knows 2 things, it's football and something else. Dodge ran him over right off the bat. I feel bad for you, OJ. If you drove a Dodge Ram instead of a Ford Bronco, you would have never went to jail. This guy's pushing Dodge Rams.
every single one.
Oh, my God. My wife has been acting up lately, OJ. Do you have any advice? And then Millhouse Van Houten retweets, buy her a nice pair of gloves. Fucking Millhouse.
I love him.
Come on, Juice. Not while I'm at work. Let's see. Not watching the video. I just want people to like my reply. Yeah. Oh, my God. This is so good. SpongeBob fact. Harold is having some issues with his girlfriend. Do you have any relationship advice for him, OJ? Oh, God. That one never gets old. OJ, will you participate in a Q&A on this Twitter Live via Periscope? This would be audio only. Oh, never mind. Bleh. National. Wait, what is this? National.
The fuck is that?
Hold on, I don't know where that's going to go. There's National Alert.
Is this real?
No. Now, Homeland Security has issued a primary bra point. It says, I guess, did he say bra a lot?
Bra.
Wait, hold on. Let's go. I don't want to play the whole thing, but if he says bra a lot, I'm going to understand what that means.
Hey, Twitter world, it's me, yours truly. Well, fantasy football is here.
Does he not want to say OJ for some reason? Yours truly.
Yours truly.
I did nothing.
In a big way, and I see where Antonio Brown is going to camp, and that's great because he's one of the great receivers of all time, and his work ethic on the football field would be a good example to all those young players on that team. Now, every great leader that I've ever noticed in sports always spoke in terms of we and not me. Anyway, let's talk about Dallas.
Like, we killed Nicole.
It wasn't me. It was we.
Look what's happening down there. Dak
Me and Al Cowling.
$30 million, and he turned it down.
Allegedly.
Go ahead, Dak, get all the money that you can. I got to admit, I was surprised because I'm in a 10-man fantasy league, and I can guarantee
Soon down to be one.
Juice wins.
you that
The
Dak
season didn't even start yet. Don't worry, Juice, you win.
taken by any of those 10 teams, but that's the nature of the game today. It's about passing. You got to treat the quarterbacks like it's flag football, and God forbid if you hit a wide receiver too hard downfield.
Did he say he hit a white receiver?
No matter what the rules say,
Nicole
to win a
received.
championship, you still got to run the football from those.
Just like I ran for my life.
To the Dolphins with undefeated Dolphins with Mercury and Zonka and Kick. The 49ers, they were always near the top and running the football. And believe it or not, last year, my New England was fifth in running the football. Now, I got to say, I feel a little bad for Ezekiel Elliott.
I feel bad for Ron and Nicole.
Because I know he's going to get his money, and he's going to be making somewhere between $15 and $20 million. And
Khloe Kardashian is my daughter.
be in an offensive game plan meeting, and knowing that you're the key to that offense.
Boring. Come on, OJ. No, it's not you. It's
Of
OJ.
that offense,
He's
look a
too,
few seats away and see a guy making twice the money that you're making.
I got one thing to say. Kill him.
Kill them all. Wait, I like this one.
Sorry, I couldn't fathom that. But that's the nature of the beast. That's the NFL today.
I'm a beast. I
I'm
killed
just
2
saying.
people.
Take care.
Bye.
So that's his thing. He starts off with, "Hello, America, yours truly." And then he ends with, "I'm just saying. I killed him. I'm just saying."
This wait, Josh writes his at fuckbiz. I love that name. Do you think there's room in your league for me and my mate? I heard Ron and Nicole didn't make the cut.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God. Here's one. OJ, if you could pick one Pokemon to keep as a pet, what would it be?
This video cuts off before it ends. Could you take another stab at it? Thanks.
Did I miss something with bra? BRUH?
No, I
missed
think
something
it's just
somewhere.
a African American term.
Oh, okay. Then I apologize. Let's see what else. Yeah, it's pretty much. OJ, if you could pick anyone in the upcoming draft, who would you murder?
Oh, that's fantastic.
OJ isn't only known as a true cutter, but also a fact dropper. Oh my God. Let's see. Wait, what is this?
Hey, Twitter world, this is yours.
Hold on.
Hey, Twitter world. Hello, Twitter world. This is yours truly. Hey, Twitter world, it's me, yours truly. Hey, Twitter world, it's me, yours
It's a
truly.
compilation.
Hey, Twitter world, yours truly. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Twitter world, this is yours truly. Hello, Twitter world, this is me, yours truly. Hey, Twitter world, it's me, yours truly. Hey, Twitter world, it's me, yours truly. Hey, Twitter world, it's me, yours
He doesn't
truly.
have that many tweets.
Hey, Twitter world.
I think he deleted a lot of these.
Hey, Twitter world, it's yours truly. Hey, Twitter world, yours.
I think
he's
maybe he's
definitely-
legally not allowed to say OJ.
Does he not own the rights to his own name?
Oh my God. Too funny.
Anyway,
So good stuff. So that's this week's The Juice is Loose. Wow, Nicole does not look good in these pictures.
she don't look good now either.
Oh, wait, I think this is the one. Never mind. I apologize.
Oh.
She was beaten in those, so I apologize. Take that back.
Ooh, someone just took a picture that I know from West Virginia.
Uh-oh. In West Philadelphia.
That food looks good.
Oh.
No, someone's at a barbecue joint that I know. They should turn their pictures sideways, though, their cameras.
It was a 12-person fantasy league, but a couple dropped off. Oh, okay. So
Because they got killed. I sliced their throat. I mean, allegedly.
I love it. All right, this is pretty good. So, all right, folks. So that is this week's The Juice is Loose.
Kill him. I wasn't prepared for that.
Yours
Kill
truly.
him. Yours truly.
What does it say at the end?
Goodbye. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying. The glove
Anyway.
didn't fit. I'm just saying.
So
I killed a bitch. I'm just saying.
No. Allegedly, it was my friend Al Cali.
Oh my God! I really thought that was always what's his face driving. I think we talked about it the first time.
What? It was Al Cali.
No, I know. I'm saying I always thought it was all these
I
years.
think his son did it.
I thought it was.
I think his son did it, and he covered up for his son.
Really?
Yeah, his son was. What do you call it? His son was. I think
Concentrate?
he helped his son. Actually, I'm sorry. No, his son was like a chef, and he had plenty of knives.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah, fair enough. Well,
Anyway,
he seems
so
to be living a life, so good for him.
yeah.
All right.
He'll be
So,
missed.
so what?
So I think that's the show.
All right, so let's do the plugs, shall we?
Let's do the plugs, Larry,
All right.
if you will.
So, if you want to get the world's largest potato au gratin, no, that was an old bit from back in the day.
Boo!
That was loud. If you want to email us, please, for God's sake. Did you just put the mic up to that? Did you put the mic to your to your ass?
Oh, why would I do that? That's unprofessional.
Thank God that's your mic.
You heard that?
Just saying.
You heard something?
Heard? I think the dog heard it.
It's the dog. Oh, this is
Oh,
great.
have
I
you
could
blamed it
blame,
yet?
Oh, I could blame.
Oh,
not
you can't
yet.
blame on
No.
that little thing.
No, but we came home today, and I honestly we smelled skunk.
Ooh.
I was like, did a skunk get in the house? I'm like, did the kids leave the garage door open or something? But we couldn't figure it out. So maybe the dog farted before we came in the house. But
little
away.
cute farts. So please, for God's sakes, email us email us thebetterhalfpod@gmail.com. Hit us up on the Twitter at betterhalfpod1 and Instagram at thebetterhalfpod. You can find Frank pretty much on Twitter at mess411.
yeah,
And you can find me virtually everywhere, including Xbox and PlayStation, at More365, MOHR365. Do not search that name on Pornhub unless you want to be severely disappointed.
okay. What ranking are you? 5,722,400.
Working my way up, baby.
Hey, you're not last.
I don't care who's watching as long as I get
I think
those hits.
Bagel Boy is last.
Ugh, Jesus.
Lenny
Who's
Di-
probably the worst celebrity to do a porn?
Who has done a porn or who?
Who has done a porn?
Oh,
And I'm not saying necessarily acted, because I know what's his face from A Christmas Carol. I don't think he actually performed.
well, I think it'd probably have to be. Well, did Screech get naked? Because I didn't watch it.
But that was a home video. Do we count home videos?
I'm going with
then?
China.
See, she did professional.
Yeah,
So she
but
ended up doing
her
professional,
cock
yeah.
was bigger than most guys that I know.
She really did have a very large
Clitoris.
Clitoris is
Clitoris.
coming in from the south.
Clitoris.
Yeah, I would say that, or
One Night in China.
Paris's was kind of weird.
Who?
Paris Hilton
I don't even remember
with
that one.
the with the
was
night
that the one with the weird lighting?
with the night light.
yeah,
Well, not night light.
night
With the-
vision.
Sure. Yeah, with the night vision.
Just roll over.
I would have to say probably one of the worst. Probably would be, and I never saw it, but I'm interested in seeing it. The John Wayne Bobbitt
Never saw it.
after he was reattached.
The Leslie Nielsen one was pretty bad.